Today, we're taking a close look at the Canton Network, a blockchain built specifically for financial institutions. While most blockchains focus on openness and broad public access, Canton is designed for privacy, regulatory compliance, and controlled interoperability. Developed by Digital Asset Holdings, the team behind the DAML smart contract language, Canton has been in the making since 2014. Its core idea is that institutions should be able to use blockchain technology without exposing sensitive financial data. Canton's architecture hides transaction details from everyone except the parties involved, while still allowing these isolated transactions to synchronize with the wider network. This network already supports tokenized bonds, treasuries, collateral, and more. Major players such as Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, BNP Paribas, Broadridge, Circle, and HSBC have integrated with it. Together, they've tokenized more than $6 trillion in real-world assets and processed hundreds of billions a day in repo transactions. At the heart of the system is the global Synchronizer. It ensures that transactions across different applications and institutions execute simultaneously and without conflict. No intermediaries, no delays, and no leakage of private information. Work on Canton stretched across a decade, but the network went live in July of 2024, and it launched in a way that stood out from typical crypto projects. There was no pre-mine, no pre-sale, and no early investor allocation. Canton Coin, or CC, was introduced through what the team calls a fair launch model. Every token in circulation was earned by people contributing to the network. No foundation, no founders, and no venture capital firms received special allocations. Before launch, Canton ran a large pilot in 2023 with more than 150 participants across 45 institutions. They tested hundreds of transactions involving tokenized assets, digital currencies, securities lending, and the network's privacy tools. This pilot was one of the biggest institutional blockchain tests to date. Today, CC is listed on major exchanges such as Bybit, Gate.io, KuCoin, Kraken, and MEXC. Cantonomics is the economic framework behind the Canton coin. It supports the global synchronizer and the applications built on the network. Unlike fixed supply tokens like Bitcoin or hard-capped assets, CC has an uncapped supply similar to Ethereum, but it stays in balance through a burn and mint system. Every transaction burns a small amount of CC. At the same time, new tokens are minted every 10 minutes as rewards for participants. The goal is equilibrium. The network aims for an annual minting and burning of about 2.5 billion CC, keeping inflation stable and linking token value to real on-chain activity. Fees on the network are priced in US dollars. The market decides how much CC is needed to pay those fees. This makes the token's utility independent of speculation. The more the network is used, the more CC gets burned. It's a self-regulating economic engine. Rewards in Canton are structured around three groups: super validators, validators, and application providers. Super validators are major institutions like BitGo and Chainlink. They run the most important infrastructure and secure the network through a proof-of-stake honesty model. At launch, they received most of the rewards because the network needed strong, reliable infrastructure, but the design intentionally reduces their share over time. Validators include regular users and institutions who run nodes. They only process transactions that are part of preserving privacy. Their rewards come from maintaining uptime, rebating part of the fees they generate, and earning shares from applications they use. Application providers are the builders. They deploy smart contracts and launch tokenized real-world assets. Their rewards scale with usage. The more transactions their application generates, the larger their share of the rewards pool. Over time, reward allocation shifts towards builders and users. Between 2026 and 2029, roughly half of all rewards will go to applications, about a third to infrastructure, and the rest to users. January 1st, 2026 marks Canton's first halving. Block issuance will drop by half, shifting more emphasis towards validators and applications. By mid-2026, the team expects the burn mint system to reach full balance, keeping supply stable as long as network activity remains strong. The roadmap includes the Fusion upgrade, scheduled for the first quarter of 2026, which aims to improve latency and enhance cross-chain application synchronization. Integrations with Zerohash are also underway, helping institutions bridge traditional finance with the on-chain environment. And a $500 million token treasury fund will support builders who want to create new applications on the network. Canton is shaping up to be one of the most serious attempts to combine blockchain technology with institutional finance. Its privacy model, synchronizer architecture, and earned value token distribution create a system that stays true to the principles of decentralization while meeting the strict requirements of global financial institutions.